everybody tonight. Good evening. Good evening from Korsani, Uttarakhand, Central Himalayas, India, Bharat, Hindustan. Ah, how is everybody tonight? Is everybody fine? Good, good. This is Saturday night live stream. Pahadi David. 33% England, 30% Australia, and 34% Pahari, mountain man. Yes. Well, Anupama Joshi, you will get great rewards for again coming first tonight. Great rewards will come to you. Great rewards. Wow. How are you, Anupama? Shabash. Oh, Sabraji Kushi Hero. Acha rot kahali rota. Rot kahali rot kurum rot. Rot my muni jawana ajwain kitiechi jawani jawana. Ay, shabash. Oh, Sudai, namaste. Thanks for coming back, Sudai. Please send more messages tonight, Sudai. More messages, please. Another great regular Shinchan. Namaste also to you. Thanks for coming back and supporting this small channel, Shinchan. Very nice. Thank you. Pandey Shaksham. Namaste, Pandey. Thank you, Saksham, for coming from Nokuri, Rima. Kumaon Shabash. Thanks for coming back, Saksham. Tonight is Saturday night. DZEN. Dozen. Stay positive, stay happy, huh? When you're with other people. Thank you, Dozen. And Shinchan. What is my opinion on Brahmacharya? Ooh. Just give me 4.5 minutes, and I'll give you a full personal answer to my opinions on Brahmacharya, celibacy. Dozen. Now, you're quite welcome to stay on the live stream, Dozen, but you've come here a little bit strange start to the live stream, a little bit strange start. We do talk on all subjects, but maybe just change the tone of your thinking a little bit, Dozen, and I'm sure we can have a very, very nice very nice live stream, huh? Yeah, good. Thank you, Anupama. Wow. Teetotaler. Coffee totaler. Yes. Shinchan, what are my opinions on Brahmacharya? Oof. Positive and negative aspects of Brahmacharya. Positive and negative. Let me think about it. Just give me 3 or 4 minutes, Shinchan. But one thing's for sure. The world's population now is absolutely overloaded. But for various reasons, people still get married. They still have kids. And they still add to the ever second by second increase of huge population on the planet. All personal choice. Well, let's hope it's personal choice. Mostly that when people get married. Long story, that one. Huge population. Let me think about it, Shinchan, and I'll give you some more thoughts on that. Yes, okay. CJ Singer, thanks for coming back. Very, very nice evening to you. Another great regular on on our live stream. Uh, Paras, Paras, Chikara, Paras, Namaste, Paras. Thanks for coming. I think it's your first time on this live stream. Is it first time? I don't recognize your um, name. Where are you from? Oh, you're living in the mountains. I see. What, in Uttarakhand? Abhishek Srivastava. Namaste again, Abhishek. Thanks for coming back again tonight, Saturday night. Huh? Saturday night at the movies. Who knows what picture we'll see? Hey, anything can happen on this live stream. Anything. Anything. We're open to all subjects, but some subjects, some topics are very, very sensitive. So we must be careful. I must be careful what I say. But I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to express what's in my heart and mind, because there are some subjects which are full of misunderstandings. Some subjects, some issues, topics are full of misunderstandings in the common mind. And you lovely viewers also can help to clear these misunderstandings, misconceptions. Huh? Ah, Sudai, yeah, you're messaging dozen there. That's right. Good, good, good. Dozen has gone a little bit quiet. Keep in the live stream. Stay with us, Dozen, and enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. Um, Saturday night is not the most serious night on the planet. Not the most serious night. Yeah, Xinjiang, I used to enjoy when I was younger very much, but what I do now on Holi, and I love Holi Festival. Wow. Um, I always celebrate it just quietly with the family I'm living with, currently in Korsani, my lovely family, Pahari people, or my other very old residence in Kumaon called Supi Bageshwar, between Bageshwar Bajar and Pindari Glacier. Yeah, we have a nice time, quiet time, and gentle celebrations, you know. Oh, thanks, Paras. First time. Good, good. And please, everybody, please remember that the like button is very, very close to your hand. Very, very close. Yeah. And please ask your social circle to subscribe more to this small channel. Yes. Um, Shinchan. Brahmacharya, huh? मैं जानू कैलाश मैं brahmachari chun छोड़ दे मेरो hata dwi nantin mera pas chun. Hey, hey, long subject, long subject. But one thing is for sure, Shinchan, the world's population is very, very huge. It's enormous. And if we think we have problems now with our overloaded planet, let's see in 10 years' time, let's see in 100 years' time. Um, the word now really, and many people are following this around the world. Many people have seen the light to just have one or two kids, you know. There are other people who have chosen to produce more kids. Oof. I must be careful with my language there, what I say about that, but um, I can say for sure when people are producing 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, sorry, no, dust, but it's I can't say it's antisocial, but it's very, very much harming the planet by producing such huge families. Um, People who produce such big 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 kids are not helping the cause of controlling population, but they think they have their reasons. They think they have their reasons. They have their beliefs. Um, Sometimes beliefs are good and healthy, and sometimes beliefs are very unhealthy, very unhealthy. Anyhow, what do you lovely people think about that? What do you lovely people think about my little bit controversial comments on huge families? What do you people think about it? Shinjan. Yes, the simple meaning of brahmacharya celibacy is to get disciplined and avoid all distractions, including that thing. Well, for some people, that thing, right? That thing. Can I say the word? Which country is this? No, no, I won't say it. Three-letter word beginning with S, yes? Ooh. But other people have very healthy mindset and lifestyle about that. For some people, it will be a distraction. That word, three-letter word beginning with S, will be a distraction to their life path, and we can accept that. That's fair enough, you know. Um, uh, Very complicated subject, Shinchan. Very complicated. Apps bow, apps bow. Indian greeting to you. Namaskar, Apsbal. Thanks for coming. I think it's the first time on my live stream. Is it first time? No. Well, Shinchan has has expressed a lot when he says I can't use that word publicly here. Mm. No need for me to say any more on the subject. No need. What Shinchan has said, I can't use that three-letter word beginning with S here. It says a lot. It says a real lot. Mm. Children do need that education before they get married. They do need that education. Some basic, simple education. Oof. Hey, Bhagwan. Ritik Karan. Ritik Karan. Um, Ritik, thanks for coming. Aap kaise ho? Sab theek thaak hai? Aapka atta patta ka naam kya hai? Bataiye. Aap kahan ho? Namaste. Aap kaise ho? Shabash. Aps bao. Um, Europe, I see. Ritik, my short background is Anglo-Australian. And I'm now, let's hope, a young 76 and coming and going as a senior traveller. I've lived half of my life in the Himalayas. Ritik. Gaurav. Shabash, Gaurav. Thanks for coming back. Thanks for coming back, Gaurav Gwenka. Namaste. Kia hal hai? Sab theek thaak hai? Sab theek thaak hai? Shabash. Khana kha liya? Roti, sabji? Kya khaya hai aaj? Bataiye. Ritik Khan says, yes, I am in a tiny little, in English, when we say, don't get this word confused with omelette, it's not omelette. When in English, when we say a tiny, tiny settlement, not even a village, a tiny settlement with just a handful of families, like here, then we call that hamlet. Hamlet with a small h, Hamlet. I live in a small hamlet just a few kilometres away from Korsani village in Uttarakhand state, northern India, in the Himalayas. Apsbao, well, you know now my simple background, name of country and that there. That's right. Now, who's this a new name? Hulam, Holam, or Hulam. Namaste, Holam. I'm confused about the pronunciation because in English, the English spelling and pronunciation is very, very irregular, yeah? And the letter O in English actually has, can you believe, 10 different sounds. The letter O, the sign O in English has 10 different sounds. So I can say holum, hulum. Now, oh, some messages are starting to come now. Mr. Sudhir Tiwari. I'll try to say your name. Yashavsi. Yash or Yash. Yashavzi. Yashavsvi. Yashavsvi. All right, how's that? Is that okay? FTR6. My background is Anglo-Australian, and I've lived half of my lifetime coming and going in the central Himalayas here, Nepal and Uttarakhand, India. App's bow is saying app not bolo. App not bolo. Gaurav, I just saw your first text. I just saw your first text 3 or 4 minutes ago. I did answer you, Gaurav. I'll answer you again. Gaurav Gwenka 8851. Brother, I'm here too. Good. Thank you, Gaurav. Sudhir Tiwari ji, namaste. Kya हाल है? सब ठीक ठाक है? आप कैसे हो? सब ठीक ठाक है? आप कहाँ का है? उत्तराखंड की? अच्छा, shabash. Just give me 5 or 10 minutes and I'll sing a little song, Sudhir. Thank you. Good, good. Paras Chikara, talking about, Paras says he's 20 years old, 20 years young. 20 years young or 20 years of age, get the difference? Wants to go walking on the mountains for climbing. Is it okay? I have no social media and no friend or guide to take me. These days, it's not advisable to travel on your own, Paras. If there is a serious accident, what will you do? If you're not connected with social media, what will you do for help? Um, my advice is, as an old mountain man, Paras, is also in recent years, because of some mankind's very serious damage to the ecology, nature, there is sometimes a chance of wild animal attack. Um, either just by chance, sudden meeting like that, or that wild animal may be protecting their children, um, or maybe very hungry, injured, hungry. We're talking about bears. Bears have the least amount of love for human beings. Bears are most unpredictable, There are still some bears in the Himalayas, but there are a bigger number of big cats, We're talking about leopards and tigers. And if a human meets a tiger in the forest, there's only one winner. There's only one winner. And I would suggest, Paras, don't trek on your own for those reasons, Don't trek on your own. Sudhir Tiwari, why did I shift to India? Yes, Sudhir, I first came here. Mostly I like India. Mostly I like. There are some things I don't like, obviously, but you know what they are. And but mostly I like. Mostly I like only the Himalayas, Sudhir, the Himalayas, not the rest of not the rest of the big towns and big cities. Ooh, but I'm retired. I don't need to work, so my position is different, you know. Um, um, I first came to the Himalayan Indias, Himalayan India about nearly 50 years before Sudhirji, and nice, peaceful place, plenty of nature here in the Himalayas, India, old religious ideologies, old, interesting old languages, and a lot of very, very welcoming mountain people also I've met, you know. Ritik Karan. Yes, I did answer your text. Let me look again in 2 minutes, yeah? Psi 60. Um, 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 I since 14 years I'm a vegetarian, size 6. I love very much Pahadi food. Oh, thanks, Sudhira. I did have a look around India on my first couple of trips, the late 1970s and 1980s. Had a look around, some very interesting places. I liked especially Bundelkhand. Bundelkhand, I think in northern MP. I had a look around South India, not the big cities and big towns, but the hill station, South India, Kodai Canal, yeah, near Madurai. Yeah, oh yes, seriously. आपको साफ बताऊंगा सुधीर, नहीं तो अपना choice है. You are vegetarian. People have free choice if they want to eat meat or not. But I'll tell you one thing, yeah, only one time I'll say this. मैं बहुत साल पहले से अब तक मैं दूसरा जीव का लाश, अरे मैं दूसरा जीव का शरीर नहीं खा सकता. नहीं खा सकता. अजीब लगता इसके बारे में. Yes, Akash Saroj. Welcome back, Akash. I remember a couple of nice towns, Chatarapur, Panna, and I like most of all Kalinja Castle. Rather mysterious place. I saw a couple of snakes there in the hot season. I like that. A lot of monkeys. This is 40 years before, you know. Chanakya, thanks for coming back. Look at my smile. Look at my smile. That was a heavy duty discussion the last half hour last night, man. Lovely. I can see you're very passionate about um, languages too, linguistics, and you like to look inside the meanings of words, don't you, Chanakya? Etymology. Oh, great subject in all languages. Yes. Ah, Sudhir. Yes, we're talking about vegetarianism. Sudhir, um, do you eat eggs, especially fresh chicken eggs, fresh murgi ki ande from the village? Do you like fresh chicken eggs from the village, not from the towns and cities? But they will fill your stomach if you're hungry. But I believe that vegetarians should keep an open mind about eating village eggs because it's a super source of protein, makes you feel good, energetic. And Sudhir, this is just my personal experience. And we know that the building blocks of protein are called amino acids. And eggs are a very, very rare food, especially village eggs, real eggs. Um, Contain all of the essential amino acids in one superfood. Phew. Eat the full egg. Don't discard the yellow. I'll get high cholesterol. Uske baad mar jao. No, 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 no. Eat the full egg. Ah. Now, did I miss? Oh, shadow. Yeah, that's what I've given an answer to that, Shadow Flight. Is it your first time on my live stream? Let me know, Shadow Flight. And where are you from, please? Please let me know, yes? And you said, David, why did you shift here? So I think you're in India, yes? Or excuse me, Bharat. Bharat. Or India, nakli naam hai, yeah, nakli naam hai. Imported naam. Mm. One stop. I'm a retired registered nurse, a retired nurse. Um, um, I retired. I retired young at 50, 50, 54. There's a Janakpur in Nepal. I know Janakpur in Nepal, city of Lord Shiva. Now, Steer, you'd like to hear me still and plastic. If you want to have a long life harmonica, don't buy a, don't buy a harmonica with wood inside. Just all metal and plastic. Metal and plastic. I recommend. And I bought this in Pittoragar town about 4 years ago, just for 700 rupees. Um, Shinchan. Shinchan is asking David, David, the junior philosopher, David, are body and soul two different things logically? What do you think, Shinchan, in your experience so far of life? Do you believe body and soul are completely separate? They work together, they're completely separate, or part of the one big subject? What do you think, Shinchan? What do other people think? Now, now, now. Shadow Flight saying, wow, David, you're like an Indian grandpa. Thanks, very, very nice. Very nice, thank you. But without any family, As far as I know, isko nazdik suniye. In my knowledge, I don't have any children, in my knowledge. Um, I never got any feedback from that. And that was my choice, not to get married, independent choice, yay. क्योंकि मैं पुराना मुसाफिर हूँ. Nitesh Kumar, namaste Nitesh. Thanks for coming back. Ritik, I love you, Ritik. Ritik saying, David, we are your family. Beautiful, thank you. My Batija, Batiji, Jiza, Jizi, Morsa, Morsi. Oh, thank you, Chanakya. You are my extended family. That's lovely. That's lovely. And a very nice relationship too, online. My only responsibility to you, my extended family, is to maintain this live stream 5 nights a week. It's my only responsibility, hey? Wow. Shakra. Rakshit, namaste Rakshit, aap kaise ho? Sab theek thak hai? Shabash, shabash. Yeah, well, let's hear more from you, Rakshit, on that subject. Sudhir is saying, and sometimes I think on this subject, Sudhirji, David, I wonder how nice it would have been if we had no bodies and just souls. Loving would be easier then. Well, maybe there are some bodiless forms of life on other planets, David the bagpiper. Bagpiper whiskey? Are yaar. Wondering soul. Thanks for coming back again. A very favorite human being of mine. Thanks for coming back again and again, Wondering Soul. Um, Cuppy 7916 is saying souls don't have emotions. Souls don't have emotions. That's interesting. Tell us more on that subject, please. Um, Cuppy is saying, without anybody, you're not able to love. I wonder, that's interesting. I mean, there's physical love, there's emotional love, spiritual love, astral love. Hmm? Cuppy. Yes, Cuppy. Thanks for that nice answer. Cuppy saying, David, you said in your knowledge you don't have any kids. Yeah, that's right, in my knowledge. But people are amused when I put it like that. And that's just talking from the heart, anyhow. Yeah. Deepak Singh. Deepak Singh, namaste. Welcome back, Deepak. I live here in my oldest home in the Himalayas called Khorsani, not Kurshani, not Kurshani, but Khorsani on the border of Almora and Bageshwar districts in Kumaon, Uttarakhand. Oh, Nitish Kumar, a little bit serious. Oh, Nitish Kumar's a little bit upset about when I said in my knowledge, I don't have any kids. Oh, well, um, oh, uh, okay, Nitesh. Yadi meri koi galti hai to maaf kijiye, huh? Now, now. All right. Let's look now at Sudhir, a little bit more of that song, yeah? A few words only. Gori tera gambara pyara, मैं तो गया मारा, आके यहाँ रे, आके यहाँ रे. Bajmuruli tulo tul, bajmuruli tulo tul, bhala hero, ujao hego. Do 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 do. I'm just scrolling here. Sometimes, Gaurav, thanks for your nice compliment there. Thank you, beautiful. Thank you, Gaurav. I'm just scrolling up because sometimes uh, one or two barbarians, some J Englishman. Sometimes one or two barbarians message me abuse on this live stream. So every 3 or 4 minutes, I'm just making sure that their abuse, their ignorant, misdirected abuse, can't reach the screen for too long, you know? But the last 3 nights, those barbarians have been very, very quiet, you know? Very quiet. Now, yes, nostalgia is a lovely thing, wandering soul. Lovely thing, lovely thing, lovely thing, huh? Wandering soul, did I say to you previously that the one of my passions in languages is etymology, shabdon ki mool, the origin of the word in any language, and the word nostalgia in English, as you know, but other people may not know, nostalgia, Nostalgia, means when we think in our mind and in our heart about some event, some incident, some people, some place in the past, which we have a very nice remembrance of. and we go back in our mind and heart, and we revisit that nostalgic event, you know. And the origin of the word nostalgia, look on any good dictionary. Nostalgia comes from a Greek word to mean a longing or desire to return home. Mm. So this is a very, very interesting word, you know. Ah, yes, Chirag. We are intelligent people. We are intelligent people, and so please, you don't need to spam. You don't need to repeat the message eight and a half, nine times. We are, I hope, intelligent people, and so don't spam. Don't repeat the message, eh? Okay. Yeah. Well, I am vegetarian. आपको साफ बताऊंगा मैं दूसरा जीव का लाश अरे मैं दूसरा जीव का शरीर नहीं खा सकता मैं अजीब लगता इसके बारे में अजीब ah but it's your choice but Chirag is spreading the message of vegetarianism and this is very very good Chirag namaste thank you thanks for coming back eh personal choice in the end personal choice original mankind was definitely a meat eater. Oh, look, wandering soul. This is a passion of mine, and I hope more people would get involved in. Please listen, other people, the spelling of this word about the original meanings of words in all languages. Etymology. ETYM online. Excuse me, ETYM OLOGY, etymology. Ology always means study of. Yes, psychology, neurology, etymology. And if you're interested in this, on this subject, um, that's it. That's it, Curious Guy. Thanks for coming back, Curious Guy. I hope you're a curious person also. Uh, Now, Copy is giving a rather strict, Copy is giving a rather strict, a little bit rigid, tight response and saying, um, don't eat meat, it's a sin. Now, Copy, I don't agree with that. I'll prove it to you. I'll prove it to you. Eating meat is definitely not a sin. This message, this misconception, this galat fahmi must be removed completely. Eating meat is not a sin. It's a sin if a person has a rigid, narrow-minded religious ideology. Oh, sure, it looks like a sin to them, but um, Copy, I heard a first-hand story many years ago in the Himalayas, Chirag. Copy, excuse me, Copy. Listen to this, I'll keep this short. Many years ago, one Indian traveller came from the plains and was trekking in the Himalayas. This is a true story. Trekking in the Himalayas many years ago on their own, and they got lost. They got lost. They lost the main path, and for 3 days they were lost in the forest, right? On the fourth day, this extremely hungry Indian traveller reached a small village in the Himalayas, and one local village was cooking some food. Until that time, this Indian traveller had been a strict vegetarian. Listen to this. This is a true story. He reached the house of one poor family, and such a strong, sweet smell was coming from the cooking pot. And he just walked into the home and he said, oh, please, sir, please give me some food. Please give me some food immediately. I'm starving. It's 4 days since I didn't eat. And the local villagers said, lekin lekin ji mera baat ko suniye, isme are kuch khana dijiye, please give me the food, give me the food, I'm starving, please give me the food right now. So the villager gave this traveler some food, and the traveler said, wow, this is really tasty, I didn't eat this before. So the villager kept quiet. Yeah, you know what I'm going to say. And then the traveller said, "Wow, what was that? I'm feeling so much better. Jeevan bach gaya, aapko dandawat pranam, aapko kia inam dunga." And the villager said, "Well, sir, this was goat meat. We just caught it this morning." And at that time, the traveller got very angry and said, "Hey, well, why didn't you tell me?" And the villager said, "You wouldn't listen what was in the food." And then the traveller thought, wow, Jeevan bach gaya. So from that day, the traveller changed his mind about meat eating being a sin. It was all about survival, okay? It was all about survival, Cuppy. So please keep an open mind on that, and don't spread the message to other people that eating meat is a sin. Yeah, ekdam galat fahmi hai. Is isma koi paap nahi hai, nahi hai. Yes, Cuppy. Now, Cuppy is saying the quality of protein in pulses is none. Ah, well, that's interesting, Cuppy. Again, you're misinformed, man. You're misinformed. Look on Google, Baba. Cuppy is saying there's no protein in pulses, in beans. Wow. But I tell you what, from my vegetarian side, I can definitely tell you this. Is graha इस दुनिया का सबसे खतरनाक जानवर अरे इस ग्रह में सबसे खतरनाक जीव कौन है मनुष्य all other living beings are afraid of the human animal. Arachit Diman. Namaste, Arachit. Thanks for coming today from HP. Is it your first time on my live stream, Arachit? Please, and please, everybody, please press the like button, please. And also ask आपकी social circle को बताइए इस शायद दिलचस्पी live stream की बारे में बताइए और ये छोटा channel और subscribing लोग चाहिए subscribers. Oh, look, Curious Guy, thanks for coming. Is it your first time, Curious, on our live stream? Please let me know. Oh, look. Narrow-minded views must definitely not be accepted. This is one of the reasons, I mean, I'm not a genius. I don't know everything, but one of the reasons I'm here 5 nights a week is to try to break up um, restricted views, narrow-minded, restricted views, okay, and talk about these things. And thanks, Curious. Thanks for your help on this channel. Thank you. Mango Bawa, thanks for coming back. Mango, go man, go man, go. Mango Bawa, nice name. Thank you. Please stay. Please stay. Yes, Sudhir. Yes, a fellow vegetarian. Gajabho. Sudhirji believes that if you've got more options rather than killing an animal, I think you should go for that, right? Yes, it's your personal choice. It's your personal choice. And there's the matter of survival. About this story I told you 5 minutes ago about the previous strict vegetarian who, to survive, unknowingly ate some meat. Rakshid? Oh, look, Rakshid, I'm not an expert on hybrid versus genetically modified, but to me, there are two sides to this. One is if in your town or village organic grains are available and you have the money to buy the organic grains, well, good, good. If they're not available, what do you do? Or if you don't have the money, what do you do? Cuppy, thank you, Cuppy. Cuppy is saying eating meat is not a sin. Good, good, good. Sudhir Tiwari, human. Where are you from, Tiwari? Ju Bataiye? Arachit comes from HP. Very nice. Sudhir is saying leguminous. Leguminous, yeah. You're talking about pulses. Dals, that's right. Beans, yes. Look, Shadow Flight, in my experience of 76 years, mostly young, Shadow Flight, for me, anywhere, anytime, I can get beans. Anytime, any day or night, hot season, cold season, I can get beans. And to me, because of easy availability, and I need a good meal of beans 5 days a week. 5 days a week. Say 2 days beans, third day joli, polio, hot curd soup. Fourth day, fifth day again beans. Next day khichdi, like that. Yeah, I need a big meal of beans 5 times a week to maintain my good health as a vegetarian. And shadow flight in the Himalayas, imported or local, we can get about 40 different types of beans. I'm very, very much a bean person. Very much. Curious guy is saying, curious guy says to us, this time he couldn't hire a scooty driver to experience the mountain culture, particularly John Sari, Garadwal Kumaun, uh, because of safety reasons. You can cook also. I can't cook. I'm the laziest cook on the planet myself. Yeah. I love to eat other people's food. And of course, I make contributions to fill my stomach. Oh, look, curious guy. Palak paneer, palak, palaki soup is one of the most incredible, lovely foods on the planet. I call it mountain spinach. Ah, black coffee with masala. You see, everybody's different. I drink black coffee at this time every night, black coffee. Just before I had some millet biscuits, ragi ki biscuit, modwa biscuit. Many people don't drink tea or coffee after 5 p.m. Oh, I won't be able to sleep all night. But everybody's different, you see. It helps me sleep better, coffee. Oh, I understand, Kapi. You were referring to Chirag's view. Yes, I understand. Um, um, Shadow Flight, thank you. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's wisdom, but wisdom coming from the word wise, but I have a lot of experience over 76 years, Shadow Flight, and I feel I can pass some of my interesting knowledge on to other people. Yes, Sudhir is saying eat pulses every day. Yeah, not every day for me, 5 days a week. On the third day, let's have some hot curd soup, joey, pollo, little bit of little bit of darling kitchery like that. Yes, yes, yes. Maski bari, kakara bari. Eh? Chanakya. Um, Chanakya, thank you. Send more messages on etymology. Thank you. It's exactly my cup of coffee. Etymology. Now, this was for many years, Chanakya, you probably know this, for many years, the Europeans said that the word assassin came from hashish. Assassin, hashish. Hashish, right? Shivajiki? Ah, coming from hashish. And that the people would enjoy that hashish, they go half crazy, and then they would carry out the assassination, hashish assassination. But now this is interesting what you say. After this live stream, Chanakya, I will definitely look on the best English etymology site in the universe, and I'm not exaggerating, in the universe, Etym Online. I'll have a look and I'm sure that will tell me, yeah? Maybe it was Hassan's family. I see. It's an open subject at the moment for me, that one. I'm coming to your messages. Play रुक जाइए 5-10 minute. और जरूर सब आप लोगों की संदेशों को जवाब दूंगा, जरूर दूंगा. मेरा बात सुनिए. मेरा अपना कसम से, मेरा अपना कसम से, ये असामान्य कसम है इंडिया में, लेकिन ये अलग अलग बात है. I will definitely look at your messages, okay? Now, look, wandering soul, wandering soul. Most of these words come from Greek. No, not most of them. Look, English, let me say this, wandering soul, and other people who are interested in the background of the sometimes very confusing, irregular, unphonetic English language. Why is that so? Because only for one reason. English is not English did not come from one source. Okay, your pure Hindi, in its pure form, came from one source, Sanskrit. You know that, and with the world's most perfect script, Devanagari Lipi, right? So in all Hindi-related Indo-Aryan languages, the sound and the sign to express it are always the same. One sign has one sound only, and one sound, each sound has only one sign to express it, right? But in English came from, I think 6 or 7 or 8 languages, directly and indirectly. So the English pronunciation and spelling system is often irregular and confusing. Lastly, on this subject, right now, at this time, this retired English teacher is preparing, I'm not sure if that's back to front or front to back, but Pahadi David is going to put tomorrow the first installment of all of the English vowel sounds, A, E, I, O, U, are going to be fully explained on my Pahadi David's YouTube channel, okay? There are a number of 15 or 16, a little bit older videos on my YouTube channel. Look down, scroll right down to a few months before, you'll see those. This is a new improved system where I'm going to be doing live videos and spending, let's say, 10 minutes on each page, explaining letter A, A-E-I-O-U. There are 6 pages in total, and please look over the next week or 10 days and you'll see the complete system within 10 days, okay? Explaining the often confusing, irregular, sometimes strange spellings and pronunciations which exist in English. And please make use of them and please share these with your friends, yeah? Within 10 days, the 6 pages will all be ready, okay? And this will explain every last detail, every last spelling and pronunciation of A-E-I-O-U. And you may find this interesting. And this is a system which I prepared myself, okay? And it's a rather unique system, okay? Unique means durlab. Please make use of that, okay? Yes, wandering soul. Very lastly, look on the internet and you can get a lot of information about the origins of English. One of the world's most interesting, huge vocabulary, but very confusing in its writing and pronunciation system. Now. 1 hour has passed incredibly rapidly, quickly. Ah. Curious guy, you've retired and living in Rishikesh. What's your background, curious guy? May I ask you? And curious guy is saying, David, this is the first time I stumbled upon your YouTube channel after binge watching. Wow, your Facebook challenge. Do you mean binge watching your Facebook channel? Yes. Well, that's interesting. Thank you. Please stay with this YouTube, and I hope I try to make it more interesting than some live streams. More interesting, and night by night, curious guy, we're getting more feedback from our lovely viewers. More feedback and interesting, very interesting subjects are coming up in front of us on the screen. Very interesting stuff. Apsbao. I don't have any favorite place in India or Nepal or Australia or England. It all depends, the senior traveller. Favorite place. It all depends, Apsbao. When the traveller is in this new place or in an old place, how is the traveller feeling in their heart and mind and soul about that place? That then becomes the favourite place for the day or for the week, you know? It all depends how the traveller's feeling at the time in that place. How's the climate? How are the people? How's the food? And all sorts of things, you know, language, history, all these things come together. So there's no answer I can give you about one place, you know. Sudhir, body gives you so much pain. Oh, well, I hope you're not in constant pain, Sudhir. I hope you're not in continuous pain from something. Souls are the truth. Yeah, this is deep philosophy. This is heavy duty stuff, man. Heavy duty stuff. That's right, Ritik Karan. We need food to live. We choose convenient options. Convenient options. That's right. That's right. That's right, curious guy. This is my own very deep personal passion. I never get enough of etymology, the source and evolution of words. Curious guy and any other person, please listen. Please help me on this. I understand quite well Devanagari. I can read Devanagari, Hindi, Kumani, and a little bit of Sanskrit, you know. But with the Sanskrit, I don't always understand it, but I can read it, I can speak it. Um, Curious Guy and everybody else, Chanakya, Rakshit, Chakra. Which is the best online Hindi and Sanskrit etymology site? What is it? It's definitely not Hindkoj, unless it's been improved. Google Translate, wow, fantastic. But I'm talking about etymology. What are the best etymologies for Hindi and Sanskrit? Please, somebody tell me, would you? Chirag is saying very confidently, an earthquake is coming, the largest one. Well, this may happen. The experts say that from the south and the north, these huge tectonic plates are pressing against each other, can't be stopped. And one day, it seems like that, doesn't it? It does. Chanakya, thank you. Nostalgia, that's right. Nostos, returning home. Algos, pain, ache, suffering. Algos, Chanakya, you know about etymology, and you have seen that possibly, as an amateur linguist, possibly algos, pain, ache, algos is connected to analgesia. Possibly, I don't know. Mm. Algos sounds like agony, doesn't it? Eh? Algos, agony, extreme pain. Yes. Yeah, all right. Now, I'm going to look at new messages now. Please stay. Yes. Chanakya, here's another interesting word. Listen to this one. Maybe you know this. In the English word, this is for etymology students, right? And etymology experts also, which I'm trying to be, you know. The word elope, Chanakya, and others. Elope, Elope. Now, this word I didn't get the full answer on this year, but in Old English, elope simply meant to run away, to abscond to another place, go to another place, abscond, a little bit of a negative meaning, maybe not voluntarily. There was a reason behind it, eloping, right? And then in more modern English, as you know, eloping meant the male and female together run away to another place to get married because their parents and family aren't agreeing to their marriage. So it's an eloped marriage or elopement, right? So the meaning has changed, but it still means to go away to another place, right? And I know in Hindi and Kumani, there's a word alopa, A-L-O-P, alopa hago. Maybe in Hindi you say alop ho gaya, and this is from Sanskrit, as I remember, alop, alop ho gaya, or in Kumani definitely alopa hago, alopa hago. They have run away, he has run away, alop hago, disappeared. And this is an interesting word, Chanakya and others, to look into. There are thousands of examples, you know. Now, well, there are dozens and dozens and millions of new messages here. Curious guy. Yeah, thank you. That's my experience also. Curious guy from Rishikesh. Rishikesh. That's right. He says, David, a proper Sanskrit online etymological dictionary, along with a thesaurus, word store is hard to find. You left Kolkata 4 years ago. You're trying to live a minimalist life. You're attending a Sanskrit Gurukul, college. Yeah, Hindu culture. Yes, yes, yes. Um, yeah, I can't find one either. And for pure Hindi also, can't find anything for that on etymology. Vishal Bhandari, Vishal, namaste. Thanks for coming back. Thanks for coming back. And enjoyed a Saturday night. Saturday night at the movies. Hey? Who knows what movie we'll see? Ah, that's an old song. Um, yes, excuse me. When something's coming up in Devanagari, I just put on my bifocals, my focals. Samant. Samant. That's right, Samant. And Samant, is it your first time on this live stream? Is it your first time? Let me know, please. Samant, yeah, that's right, elope, yes. Very interesting word. I mean, for this Chanakya, once again, I'm pressing my point again like last night. When a word in Hindi or Sanskrit is very, very similar in construction and meaning to a European language word, there's a very, very strong chance that it came from the one source. Proto-Indo-European, Aryan language. A very, very old ancient root language since the last 12,000, inside the last 12,000 years, the last ice age, you know? Samant, thank you, Samant, Samant. Thanks for coming, and please, everybody, press that like button. It only takes 2 seconds, and please, everybody, introduce your social circle to this small Pahari channel. Please, it will help very much, you know. Vishal, what's my name? My real name is David Alexander Whitstock. David Alexander Whitstock. Some people call me Dawood Sikandar. Dawood Sikandar, David Alexander. But on this channel and Facebook, I'm called Pahadi David because Vishal, I've lived off and on many long periods in the Himalayas, you know. Kapi, you're from Delhi. That's nice. Good. Uh, Samant, I'm 30% Anglo hun England. Lekin dunia ko mat batana, huh? Babri bab. But my birth date was 1949, 2 years after 1947. Yeah. So my birth date was 1949. And then we moved to Australia. And I call myself Pahari David Samant because I lived in the Himalayas for a long time also, yeah. Mango Bawa, yes. I tell you what, Mango, interesting question. David, did you ever meet any native Australian tribal aborigines? Yes. I tell you what, my first 20 years in Sydney, it was in a big city. It was very unusual to sit next to a native Australian, brown or black, on a bus or train. Very unusual to see them. You know, they were a very depressed, economically depressed culture at that time. But now native Australians are much more endogenous, like mixing with white Australians. And so this gives you some idea about the terrible damage that the cunning, exploitative, divisive, corrupt British Empire did around the world to local cultures. Gives you some idea. In the last 20, in the last 30 years off and on, in the last 40 years off and on, I would sometimes work with native Australians in hospitals. Yes. Vishal, I'm currently living in my oldest um, residence home in Korsani, Uttarakhand. Clan of Gamer. Clan of Gamer. Namaste, Clan of Gamer. Thanks. Is it your first time on my live stream? Please let me know. Clan of Gamer is saying very seriously, why do some Pahari people think they are the supreme race? Uh, if you're serious, then I'll give you a serious answer. Because of ignorance and arrogance, probably. Hey, hey, Bapri Bab. Hey, Mera Mora Sarabi Bab. Hey, that's right, wondering soul. Different people have different stomachs, you know. Yes, Kapi, Sanskrit is a very tough language, but, lekin. To learn Sanskrit, you have the world's most perfect script, Devanagari Lipi, which is perfect in its construction. Can you imagine trying to learn Sanskrit with the ABC Roman system as used in English? Can you imagine learning Sanskrit trying with the medium of ABCD Roman English based writing system? Can you and pronunciate? Can you imagine that? Curious guy. We have here a Western style sitting down toilet, which some people describe as the Western seat toilet is like sort of half standing up. Yeah. Anyhow, yeah. But I like that expression very much. Um, uh, I can no longer use the Asian sitting right down, squatting down toilet because a little bit of problem in the legs with varicose veins and knees, but they're not too bad. But I can't squat down anymore. So, um, um, and of course, definitely, I moved away from dry toilet paper decades ago. Decades ago, dry toilet paper, wet to. Hey, hey. Nice question, curious guy. That's good. We can talk on all subjects. All subjects. Now, curious guy. This is very much my cup of coffee. My cup of coffee. Very much. I enjoy this talking about languages, curious guy. Please come back again and again and again, and again. Eh? David, it would be magical if they could decipher phonetics from the Oxford Dictionary. It helps on pronunciation. English evolved much more seriously after the 1800s. That's right. That's right. Look, for many years when I was younger, curious guy, I ignorantly avoided learning the English phonetic system, aka also known as phonics, aka IPA, all the same thing, IPA, International Phonetic Alphabet. Phonetics, same thing, yeah? And then one day I learned it in a week. And I've actually prepared my own, from my own mind, from my own phone system, about 10 or 12 pages of to explain again the often irregular English vowel sounds, especially vowels and consonants. And I've got that also. And after a little time, it'll take me 5 minutes. I'll put that on my YouTube channel. Um, um, and curious guy, as you would know, look, you know, the English phonetic system, phonics, IPA, International Phonetic Alphabet, can be learnt by anybody, and I mean anybody, inside 1 week. It's the similarity to Devanagari simply is this, and this is the only similarity, but one sign in phonics and Devanagari, one sign in phonics system only has one sound, and one sound can only be represented by one sign, so there's no gap. And this actually is this phonetic system, phonics, can be used by anybody speaking any language on the planet. Anybody can learn it in 1 week. It's a little bit scientific, and all English words can be written in phonics system, except a small handful of strange pronunciations from other languages which have come into English, you know. Interesting question, curious guy. Interesting statement from you. Utopic freedom. Utopic freedom. Thank you. I'll give you a shout out if I understand shout out. Thanks for coming on the program, Utopic freedom. I'm shouting. Am I giving you a shout out? A greeting. Yeah, thank you. Thanks for coming. And it may be your first time on our small live stream. Is it Utopic freedom? Is this utopic freedom which we are living in? Ah, keep trying, humanity. Keep trying. Oh, now, Cuppy. David is Cuppy is suggesting, David, don't share your exact location here, David. These online people can sometimes have bad intentions. Definitely, definitely. But, Cuppy, we must never, ever be afraid of bad people. We must never be afraid of bad people. There are different types of bad people. Never be afraid of bad people, because if we are afraid of bad people are in the minority on the planet. They're in the minority, bad people. But never be afraid of bad people, Cuppy, because if you're afraid of bad people, it makes them stronger. Don't be afraid of badness. It makes them stronger. I don't reveal the name of my small village here near Corsani because we're very busy here. We have a small number of people in our small hamlet, small village, and we just can't entertain visitors. Only for that reason, you know. Lere Lunke. Lere Lunke. That's a nice ID. Lere Lunke, namaste to you. I live in Corsani, Uttarakhand, Almora Bageshwar. अच्छा और भला हरो छो तुम सब ठीक ठाक छु तुमर गांव का नाम के छु तुमर असल नाम के छु Batapa. Yeah, don't be surprised. I've lived here a long time in Kumon, a long time. And so आज की कहलो आज ले रे लुंके की कहलो Batapa dubuk bhat gadari gaba pahari kichuri Pinal Sag. Shadow flight is now. I will come to your message, okay? Shadow flight. If an animal died and a tree is grown there, T-H-E-R-E, don't mind shadow, T-H-E-R-E, waha. Isn't the tree taking the energy of that dead animal? Hence the fruit which we eat today might be some animals made earlier because energy is flight. Yeah, that's very interesting, shadow flight. Very interesting. Mango Bawa. Oh, Debda, why don't you grow a beard? I have a light beard here and I trim it every week. Every week I trim the beard and I feel less old with a neat short beard. Mango. I feel less old with a short beard. Sudhir, yes, I feel these days, it's best to have a guide in the Himalayas when you're trekking, a guide. Um, like I explained before, anybody can fall and have a serious accident. And these days, with some of mankind seriously disturbing the ecology, the natural life of seriously wild animals, bears, big cats, leopards, tigers, can sometimes, they do sometimes attack humans. Lere lunke, have you tried shrooms? David, have you tried mushrooms? You're talking about magic mushrooms. No, I never tried magic mushrooms. Never tried them. Normal mushrooms are a great energy source for Kapi. Kapi is giving another very nice philosophical truth. Kapi is saying, David, religion cannot exist without God, but God cannot exist without religion. This is a very clever expression. Everybody interpret that as you like. Yash Chaudhary, Yash, namaste. Thanks for coming back, Yash. And yes, I'm living in a mud house built with stone, covered with mud and cow dung. Slate roof on this side, slate roof. The other side of the 4-room kutia is cement lantern. I helped to build this place about 30 years ago. Sudhir Tiwari, personal question. अरे यार, आपको क्या बताऊंगा इसके बारे में? आपको सब मेरी लंबी जिंदगी की जानकारी दे दूंगा आपको? Nice question. David from Sudhir. David, don't you feel lonely? David, don't you feel like having someone by your side that you're older? As I get older, I have less and less need to have a life companion. Yadi meri koi galti hai to maaf kijiye tuwari. Shabash. Beautiful question. No, I have less and less need now because various reasons, but one big reasons are Sudhir. As I become less young, I become more and more my best friend. I become more and more my best friend. And there is a lot inside me yet which I didn't explore. Arachit Dhiman. Arachit, namaste. Thanks for your nice message. Arachit is giving a message to Kapi. Some Indian traditions influenced by ahimsa, non-violence, in Hinduism and Jainism, avoid meat. Yes, very good, Archie, very good. While some goddess worship traditions offer meat. It's cultural diversity, not contradiction. Absolutely. Ritik, David, do you have friends here? I live with very old friends. They're a little younger than me. Their parents are now up in what some people call heaven, Nila Swarga. But I know these people since many years. They're my family, and I'm the elder member of the family now. Justin, call me Paddy. Justin, call me Paddy. Excuse me taking a long time to reach your message, Justin, call me Paddy. Thanks for coming to my live stream for the first time. Justin, call me Paddy. Nice one. And everybody, please press that like button. It's very useful for this channel's growth. And please, everybody, mention to your social circle about my live stream. Yes? Kapi, you love, yeah, everybody loves palak. Everybody loves palak. With masala, mixed masala, yes? Acha, Sudhir, you're 17. Well, your knowledge level is very good, Sudhir. Mature, 17. Wow. Whew. Curious guy. Have you tried, David, have you tried the local seasonal fruits? Kafel, Hinsar, King Kode. What's King Kode? Dardim, yes, yes, yes. Yes, it is getting corrupted now, curious guy. It's getting corrupted from different things, local culture, different and animals, plants. And what do you viewers think about this? When is the government on a national and state level, when are all governments and forest departments going to wake up that this real danger, menace, destruction from red monkeys, langur monkeys, red monkeys and pigs is doing a lot of destruction to our crops, gardens, in our homes. When is the government going to wake up in a united way about this? I know what the answer to this is. But firstly, you people tell me, what do you think is the solution to the hugely growing population of monkeys, langur monkeys and pigs destroying our gardens and crops, sometimes attacking humans? Now, Chanakya, yes, preferably omega-3 comes to play in those neuron fire. That's right, that's right. People, if you don't understand that, just look on Google, Baba. The uses of omega-3, cholesterol control, and like that, you know? Shaitan 090. Shaitan. Satan. That's a devilish name, that is. That is a devilish name. Um, do I know you, Satan? Do I know you, Satan, the devil, from another YouTube ID? Do I or do I not? Eh? Show yourself a little bit, please. No one is ugly. Society is so judgmental. Yes, yes. Satan, I have learned without harming other people, I've learned early in my life to live life mostly on my own terms, without disturbing others, without being selfish. I learnt many, many years ago, Satan, the devil, to live life mostly on my terms. What do I really need? Not just what do I want, or will I please society? Will I please society? What are people thinking about me? Yeah, Kali Bakwas, hey Bakwas. What do I really need? What do I really need? Now, let's look please at new messages, okay? Excuse me if I take a long time to answer your message, but I like to do this live stream in a relaxed way, and I certainly try to reply to every message personally, you know? Ajay Kamboj, thanks for coming back, Ajay Kamboj. Very nice to have you back here again. Thank you. Thanks for your lovely message. Thank you. Sonali Roy. Well, this is common. Sonali Roy, thanks for coming back. Thanks for coming to my stream. The first time, maybe, is it, Sonali? Thank you. Well, this is common knowledge now, Sonali, that thank you, thank you. Sonali is saying that, and this is common knowledge, that Islam, Christianity, and Yehudi, Jewish religion, are the same religion. Not correct, not correct. But what you mean is, Sonali, that the root, the source of Yehudi, Judaism, Christianity, and Islam came from the same area of the planet. Probably came from the great man himself, Mr. Ibrahim, yeah? Mr. Abraham, yeah? From his generation there. Uh, yeah, that's it's generally right. It's not the same religion, but same source, as we understand. As we understand. Shian Mustafa, Shian. Wow, Mustafa, Shian. Salam, salam. Namaste. Also, Shian Mustafa. Is this your first time on David's live stream? Please let me know. Shian Mustafa is saying very clearly, Islam is real Christianity. Islam, the key word is real. This is a very interesting message, man. The key word is real. Islam is real Christianity. Wow. This is a lovely, lovely, very open-minded message, man. Very open-minded. Please explain more what's in your heart about this, Mustafa ji. Shian आपका अट्टा पट्टा कहाँ का है आपका location कौन सा है बताइए. Senjum Mohit. Thanks for coming back. I'm just reading these live stream comments from you lovely people, from your messages. That's what I'm reading. RJ Kamboj, sir, which country are you from? I was born in England in 1949, several years after Indian independence. Read between my words, please. Born in England, lived in Australia when I was younger, and I've lived half of my lifetime coming and going in the Himalayas. Pahadi David, Mountain David. Senjam Mohit. David, can you speak some Nepali? I understand a little Nepali, 35%. Mohitju, namaste, namaste. Kosto hunu huncha. Kosto hunu huncha. Tapaiko atto pato bolnus. Aj ki khayo bio aj Mohitju. Ki khayo bio. Nepali Pahari dal khayo bio. God ko dal khayo. Makai ko diro khayo bio. Makai ko diro khayo. Kati pio bio aj. Chiso parbati apani. Pio bio. Wow, wow, wow. Curious guy. Thank you now, curious guy. You and Chanakya ji are on the same wavelength. You love to look behind and inside the meanings of words. Yes. Elope, to, as I was saying before a few minutes, elope, to run away. Devanagari, Sanskritized. Saha Palayana. I saw in a good Sanskrit dictionary some years before Curious Guy, there was a word in refined Hindi and Sanskrit, alope. Alope, as I said a few minutes ago, alope. Acha, so this is a very common word, sahal palayana. Interesting. Urduized Hindi. Yes, escape. Yes, yes, yes. Please, everybody, hit that like button. This small channel needs more likes, please. Many more likes every night if you can. And please ask your social circle to just have a look at this live stream sometimes, yeah? Very nice. Thanks, Cuppy. Thanks, Cuppy, for your beautiful compliment. Yeah, we must see things logically rather than falling for rumors, emotional, egotistic sentiments. Definitely. I do my best, Cuppy. I do my best. Thank you. I often think, why do I get many messages? Who do you like more? Cristiano Ronaldo or Messi? Who's the best one? Messi or Ronaldo? Ugh, they're both equal. Or on some very serious topics, which side do you support, And this, we must try to be more balanced, yes? Last days. Last days. Thanks for coming, Last Days. I think it's your first time. Last Days has just sent one word message. What? What do you mean, Last Days? What are you asking, please? Samantha. Yes, I have sometimes met some authentic gurus also. I have sometimes, yeah. I've met more imitation gurus, let's be honest. More imitate. Aajkal दुनिया में कुछ है नकली माल कुछ है Ishant Yadav. Thanks, you like my accent. That's nice. I'm an old मैं पुराने यात्री हूँ मुसाफिर Ishant or this is why I have this accent. Thank you for that. Kapi is saying, if someone writes bad comments against David, I confront them. Thank you. Good. Yes. I like to confront them too. With the knowledge, Carpi, that some people send very abusive messages because they want to see a very strong reaction from the live streamer. Some people send abusive messages with one intent, one meaning. They want to see very, very strong reaction from the live streamer and from fellow viewers also, you see. So we have to just think, why are they sending, But some messages are so abusive, so bad, so ignorant, so barbaric. Barbaric comes from the word barbarian, right? So we that delete button and hide from the channel button, very, very useful, isn't it? Ishant Yadav. I'm now retired, still living on my life savings. Ishant, still independently funded. Vishal, yeah, my background is England, Australia, and I've lived in the Himalayas half of my life. Good. Now let's look at some new messages. Yuri is laughing. Nice YouTube ID. Yuri is laughing. Very nice. Very nice. Thanks, Yuri. Thanks for coming to my stream for the first time. Where are you from, Yuri? Please tell everybody. My background is England, Australia, and I call myself Pahadi David, Mountain David, because I've lived off and on in the Himalayas about half of my life, Yuri is laughing. David, Out of 100 families in the UK, Australia, how many have got net worth of $1 million, including their house, cars, blah, blah, blah? I don't know the answer to that, Yuri. Have a look on Google. You'll get the answer from there, yes? Oh, you're from Haryana. I see. Very nice. Yash Chaudhary, did I ever have any awful experience in India? Yes, I did. Um, I mentioned this a couple of nights ago on this live stream. One time in the middle of winter in the Himalayas, I was I don't eat so much in public restaurants, although some public restaurants have very, very high standard of food and hygiene, and some don't, you know. So anyhow, many years ago, out of necessity, Yash, I went into a Pahadi restaurant. Some are good and some are very not good, you know, hygiene. And I was eating a very, very tasty meal, rice and beans. And I thought, wow, this food's very tasty. I'd like to thank the cook after I finished the meal. And I said this to the waiter, who was nicely dressed, nice and clean, middle of winter. Not everybody has a hot water geyser in the Himalayas, right? Anyhow, I said to the waiter, well, after the meal, I just want to say nicely to the cook, wow, what a great meal. And the waiter said, all right, I'll call him now. So he called out, hey, Gopal. He said in Hindi, hey, Gopal, come and talk to the gentleman from Australia. He wants to thank you. Gopal, the cook, didn't show his face. He stayed in the kitchen, didn't answer. So the waiter said again, hey, Gopal, come and show your face here. He likes your food very much. And Gopal called out, lekin, abhi nahi. So anyhow, at the end of the meal, I finished the meal, and the waiter called the cook out, and the cook, in the middle of winter, was in the most filthy condition. His clothes, all the dirt on his body, the clothes, since 2 months at least. Since two months at least, in the middle of winter, had not had a bath. And but he was keeping quiet, you know. So I just said something to myself in another language to myself. It wasn't a nice expression. And immediately, this is the horrible experience, brought up, I vomited all the food onto the table, walked out quickly without paying, looked back, remembered the name of the restaurant. I never went back there. But some restaurants are very, very clean, and the cooks have a lot of self-respect for themselves, you know. The cooks have a lot of respect for themselves. They respect their customers, they respect their people they live with, and anyhow, that was the most horrible experience I ever had. Can you remember? Can you believe the ignorance to live in a condition like that? Lamrung Kaun, Lamrung Kaun. Sorry to hear that. That's all right. Saman, thank you, thank you. When I was back in Australia, I used to speak more relaxed English, um, and more quickly and through the nose. But because some of you, your first language is not English, so I must speak more correctly, you know? Well, um, Wandering Soul, interesting comment, thank you. David, you should make a dedicated channel just for English. That would be interesting. Look, I tried a little bit with this. I tried a little bit, but other people also want to talk on other subjects, you know, and I found it's better to have a broader range of subjects, Wondering Soul. But since about 9 months now, about 15 or 16 videos produced by me on English spelling and pronunciation especially, and especially Devanagari language, on Pahadi David's channel. Right now they're available, and I'm going to prepare some more over the next 10 days also. It's a compromise. That's interesting, Wandering Soul. You learned a bit of German, then some Japanese, now learning Spanish. Very nice. Look, Spanish, definitely for the native English speaker, and definitely Spanish for you with your such nice level of English, Wandering Soul, is not difficult. I don't say it's easy. No language is easy, but in my experience, previously when I was young, living in South America for 1 year, I learned some basic Spanish, and more phonetically written than in English, and very close to English in its construction from parent language, of course, Latin, Roman Latin, yeah? Well, keep going, Wandering Soul. Some tensor zero. Some tensor zero. Thanks for your nice comment. Thank you, some tensor. And is it your first time on my channel? I think so. Lamrun Kaun. Lamrun Kaun. I had today for dinner 5 or 6 mixed grain paratha, mixed grain fried bread with oil. I had some mixed dal, arahara malka ki dal, and some potato and radish soup, cooked with some curd. Asupreet, thanks for coming back. Thank you. Thank you. I'm fine, thanks, Asupreet. Curious guy. This is a nice message. Curious guy. David, to live life on our own terms, one has to practically ensure being gainfully employed so that a minimal basic monthly passive income comes to smooth some things along the way. Yes, self-independence. Yeah, you can understand, curious guy, that because I don't have a work permit, I can't work in Bharat or Nepal. Long schema. Yeah, I live in Korsani in Uttarakhand, northern India. Living Monk, thanks again. Thanks for coming back, Living Monk. My background is England, Australia, and I've lived in the Himalayas coming and going since half of my life, you know. Oh, you had a nice tour last year. That's nice, curious guy. You travelled in on a scooty, off season, Rishikesh, Garul, Bageshwar, Korsani, Almora, Jageshwar. Yeah, I visited all those places. I know all those places. Surya Mata Mandir. Where is the Surya Mata Mandir, curious guy? Now, it's getting a little bit late. Let's please finish this live stream in 15 minutes, okay? Thank you. Ajay Kamboj, thanks for your beautiful message. Thank you. Thank you. Good, good, good. Yash Chaudhary, David, do you speak Kumani language? Yeah, I understand about 45%, Yash. Muni muni chu matu mat. एक पहाड़ी गाना है पुराना वाला याश Me janu kailasha meri durga harahege. Hi hi. Hi hi. Me janu kailasha mero kamarapatehege. Hi hi. Hitope merigo puli paharu me janu. Hit. Hi hi. Hitope merigo puli paharu led manu. Hit. Demon Singh, goodbye. Goodbye. I love you. I love you very much, Demon Singh. Abuser. Eh? Now, see, I replied a little bit. I gave him a little reply, and I'm satisfied with that. But I didn't give him too much response, you know? Oh, yeah, Stu. Tumar atta patta kahan chu, gaon ka naam ke chu. Yadi tumar bia hego, nantin, nintin, balaharina, katuchan nan nan. Yadi tumar bia hego. Aj ki kahalo yash, ki kahalo aj. Dubuk bahat. Kaderi gub, kichuri malka ki kichuri khalo, batape jawab diope. Evij, Ivig, Evigi. Thanks for coming back after several days. Thank you, Evij. And let's finish this live stream in 15 minutes, please. Okay, good, good. Writer, your flight got cancelled due to war. Which flight was that, writer? Please explain. Okay. Now, somebody sent me their name in Hindi, so let's read with my bifocals. Yeah. Choti Master. Hooray. Choti Master 07. Very nice. Thank you. Thank you, Choti Master. Thanks for coming on my live stream. I think the first time. Is it first time? Yeah. Just 1 minute, please. All right. Yes, Jyoti Master 07. Yeah, I've lived a long time, coming and going, in Korsani in Uttarakhand. Yash Chaudhary, my plan is to stay here until late June, and then I must leave India for 1 year continuously. Pranshu Sharma. Namaste, aap kaise ho, sab theek thaak hai? Pranshu ji, मेरा लाइव स्ट्रीम को स्वागतम और रुक जाइए, कहीं मत जाइए. Please remember, everybody, press the like button and please ask your social circle to subscribe to my channel, please. Yes. Choti Master, you're also Pahari. Shabash, Gajab Haro yaar. Yash Chaudhary. Yes, you're supporting me on that great decision. Yes, yes. People who don't bath very much, Yash. People who just don't bath. They have no self-love. They have no self-respect. They don't respect people they live with. Oof. Bapri bap. Yuri is laughing. Thanks for your nice greeting. May God always bless you. Thank you, Yuri from Haryana, yes. Sonali, thank you for your beautiful compliment. I'm a senior traveler. I've had a lot of experiences, and I like to share these stories and experience also with other people, you know. Yes, Yuri, moving to the Himalayas was the best thing I have done in my life. More messages, new messages. Mr. Dungwal. Hello, sir. Namaste, Dungwalji. Namaste. Kya hal hai? Sab theek thak hai? Yes, Raj. Thanks for coming. Is it the first time on our live stream, Raj? Welcome to you. Welcome to you. Yeah, I have been coming and going to Bharat and especially the Himalayas. I can only live in the Himalayas, you know, uh, off and on since nearly 50 years before, Raj. Uh, Born in England, lived in Australia, and coming and going to the Himalayas nearly 50 years. Oh, look, curious guy. Um, it's not the easiest thing to get a work permit. I looked into it. Um, um, not easy to get, especially these days. And my work, see, I retired from my nursing work now 20 years before, and generally, as a nurse, I was a registered nurse, and generally, the Western countries are much better for nurses than in South Asia, much better. That's another reason why I don't work here. And I'm happy now in retirement, curious guy. But thanks for your suggestion, you know. Oh, look, curious guy. I agree with what you say. Corsani is a really, really small place. Look, when I first came here nearly 50 years before, there were 3 or 4 places to stay. Now there are many more, but tourists must be satisfied. They must get their comforts. Um, oof, the cost of tourism, yes. Um, You see, there is Korsani Bajar, and then there is Korsani living outside of the marketplace a few kilometers with the family in the middle of a lot of forest. Very two different places altogether, you know. Yeah. A curious guy. Can do you when you're traveling? Do you regularly stay with families? Do you regularly stay with families? If not in a homestay, do you stay with families sometimes? Different world altogether, different world. That's where the tourist becomes a traveller, you know? Just a suggestion, yeah? Hi, Pat, how are you? Look at my smile. Pat, Patricia, she's a fellow retired, registered. Can I tell them again, just briefly? Pat Patricia is from Queensland, Australia, my age, fellow retired nurse. And Pat and I 50 years, 53 years before, worked together in the same hospital in Sydney. Then we lost contact, and 9 months ago, Pat saw my name on Facebook and we reunited through social media. Ah, very nice message from Jackson. Jackson Thaunaujum. Am I pronouncing it properly? Jackson Thaunaujum. Oh, very direct message there to me, David. What's up, Mujahideen? Oh, very nice message. Very nice message. And then again, Jackson saying, David, hey, Mujahideen. And then thirdly, Jackson is a very playful mood tonight, Saturday night. And he's saying, David, are you Allah? Are you Allah? Which place are you in now? Um, I live in the Himalayas, Jackson. Now, Raj is saying, David, do you have any family in India at the moment? Not at the moment. I don't have any family. Um, are you living on your own? Raj, I was very lucky when I was a young boy. Even I made the decision not to get married, Raj, and I wanted to be a world traveller as well as working in Australia. And my immediate family are all up in what's commonly known as heaven, Raj, who are up in Nila Swarga. All my family members. I'm the last survivor, and so I don't have any family, no. Um, New messages. Thanks, Pat. Um, um, Only one abuser tonight. Uh, did you just join, Pat? 5 minutes, 7 minutes ago, I had to remove one person, a personal comment, which I won't repeat here, about my appearance. And so we removed them. And just before I removed him permanently under that YouTube ID, he can come back under another ID. I said, goodbye, demon. Yeah, he calls himself demon, somebody. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. I just said like that. And so we had a nice night tonight. Not as busy as some Saturday nights, Pat, but quite good and continual connectivity. Can I ask you the usual question tonight, Pat, in Queensland about connectivity, please? The subject has been 60% about languages, Pat. Haimavad, Haimavad, Himawat, Acha, snowy region, Himawat. Namaste, Himawat. Thanks for coming back again. And yes, I have eaten shishunu kasag, nettle soup, many times. I love it. I love it. I love it. Um, um, Many times I love it, especially in summertime. Maybe not so good, Himavad, because of you can have worms inside the nettles. Yeah, and I tell you what, Himavad, the nettle soup is good anywhere, but less tasty in the hot places, less tasty on the plains. But I tell you what, Himavad, when I'm living for several months of the year right under the Himalayas, the last villages, we get a type of nettle there, Sishunu Kosag, grown above the village level at about 8,000 feet. And that's a very dark green color nettle soup. And of course, as you know, you press it and that comes out tasting as good as palak ki sabji. Mm. Well, people, look at Jackson's messages there. Um, Jackson, I think's a very intelligent person. Jackson, which school did you go to? Did you get a degree in school, or did you need to cheat to pass in your exams, or you have a serious lack of happiness problem, Jackson. You can see I'm not angry, and I'm not angry inside. Jackson, I understand your ignorance, Jackson. I understand where you're coming from, and goodbye forever. Goodbye, Jackson. Goodbye. Get a life, man. Get a real happy life. Get a real happy life, Jackson. Well, you can... Mysterious Mountains, just Namaste Mysterious Mountains, Pratap from Gasi. Gasi Supi. Thanks for coming back, Mysterious Mountains, for coming back after a long time. And yeah, thanks for coming back. Have you been busy or something like that? Thanks for coming back. Yes, good, good. Wow, wow, wow. Are you in Gasi at the moment? It's super. Yeah, I remember your name very, very well. Thank you. Now, now, Jackson. Just 1 minute, yeah? Just 1 minute. Let's finish this live stream, please, in 15 minutes, yes? Yeah, you can see the ignorance and anger and unhappiness in Jackson's messages, every message. This is a deeply, deeply unhappy human being. But I understand where he's coming from. I understand his ignorance. He's just not happy in himself and he must spread it with other people, you see. Deeply unhappy person, deeply unhappy. Raj. There are loads of monks in the Himalayas, particularly the higher up you go, definitely. Oh, yes, Raj, great place to live if you are independent. The more remote places you live in, the more independent you need to be, cooking your own food and more independent. Yes. Yes. Mysterious mountains, Shabash, Pratapju, Gasi say, Orki Herin, Bahut din Hegina, Bahut din Hegina. Kahan Gochi beach में. अच्छा, वो तुम्हार परिवार का कुशल बात कौस हरो, सब ठीक ठाक छु? प्रताप आज का मेन्यू की खालो आज प्रताप जी, की खालो आज? Curious Guy is saying about homestays. Well, what can I tell you? What can I tell you? Yes. Yes. I thought from your previous message, Curious Guy, that you were a little dissatisfied with Corsani, but no, excuse me. Curious Guy, forever. During summer, he stays in Pahadi areas with homestays. 1 to 2 months. Wow. You know everything about beautiful, lovely, honest, spiritual relationships with mountain families, huh? Wow. Going towards to other place near a river. But law and order is deteriorating. I see. I never had any law and order problems in the Himalayas. I'm just looking at these 2 places you mentioned. Have you had some experience with law and order problems, or and in which place? In which place? Curious Guy. You'll be visiting Zol Jubali. Zol or Jol? Jol Jubilee. Is that near the Nepal border? Above? Yeah, above Pitorga. Yeah, I lived in Pitorga town for 4 years, Curious Guy. Before COVID, during and after, I had a very, very, apart from COVID, I had a very, very nice time there. Very nice time. Sanjay Purahit. Thank you, Sanjay, for coming at Namaste. Kya hal hai, Sanjay Ju? Sab theek thak hai? Aap kaise ho? Sab theek thak hai? Shabash. Parivar ki kushal baat kaise hai? Theek hai? Wandering Soul. No, as you know now, I My immediate family members are all up in what we call heaven, and my including my two sisters. You know, Georgie. Yes. That's it. That's it. Oh, thanks, Pat. Well, you saw some abusive stuff, didn't you, eh? Ooh, hey. No, I don't worry. As soon as I like to give, the more the abuse, the more personal the abuse, Pat and other viewers, the more I feel I must give a short, concentrated, little bit powerful response, especially telling them that they are deeply, deeply unhappy people. They don't like to hear that, do they? No. Well, they can hear it. Deeply unhappy, and that you can see, abuser, that I am not getting angry in front of you. I'm not angry. I'm giving you a quick response and goodbye, goodbye. I like to tell them that. And then I feel any bad feeling I have myself, it comes out. It comes out. Any if I'm a little bit upset, it comes out of my mind and body, comes out off into cyberspace, and that is very, very important to me. Very important. If I don't express that, at least it stays inside, and that's not good. You other nice viewers, please listen to that. Sanjay, um, I understand 20 words of Gorodwali language. 20 words only. May I speak to you in Gorodwali? 20 words only. Um, um, Namaste, namaste. Tum kubche, tum kubche. Bua bui kubchana. Aaj kya khani che? Kya khani che aaj? Um, Kanali bhujia khani che? Ande bhujia? Koda ki roti? Kodo ki roti khani che? Namaste, namaste. Chiranjeevi, Chiranjeevi. Tum kubche? That's it, 20 words. Yes, Sanjay, the Himalayan hills are most beautiful in the world, and many, many other mountain areas in the world also are equally beautiful. And because in the mountains we are above most of humanity and more semi remote or remote places, you know. John Barleycorn, thank you for coming back again, John Barleycorn. I remember that nice name. Lovely message. Thank you. John says, David, John's obviously Indian. John says, David, we appreciate you staying in our country. Much obliged. We're fortunate to have you here. Phew, how fortunate am I? The Himalayas, John Barleycorn, beautiful name. Wow. Um, has given me so much, so much. I can't tell you how much. You know, you can imagine. And just look at me now, how I'm talking, how I look, how I'm feeling. And it's given me a megaton off and on since 50 years. John Barleycorn, barley, barley malt. Now, some viewers don't know about this. One of the world's most tastiest and most nutritious foods. Barley malt, barley malt, M-A-L-T. John Barleycorn may well know about this if you live in a big city. Barley malt. Do you other visitors know about barley malt, M-A-L-T? Or you can say barley malt or barley malt, your choice. Barley, of course, you would know means jo. I think jo in Hindi, jo ki satu, if my pronunciation's right. Jo ki satu. It's the best part of the barley plant. They get the seeds and they roast the seeds. It releases the taste inside. Then they grind up into a powder. and that powder is the best part of the barley. Very, very tasty in hot milk, fantastic food, and will cost you about $3 for a kilogram or something like that. When I'm living in Kathmandu, I can get there easily, barley malt, Jol Kisatu. How many of you people know about Jol Kisatu, barley malt, and how many have actually tried that? Free Art Universe. Free Art Universe is saying, David, Free Art, trying to become a wise man. Good luck, good luck. It takes a long time. It takes a long time. Ah, yes, Sanjay, the winter season's almost at an end. Another week or 10 days. Yeah. Free Art. David, I learned from you to control my anger and emotions. Thanks, sir. I believe myself, as I said, Free Art, that when online or in person somebody abuses you, sometimes it's better to just walk away. Sometimes it's better, don't look at them again, walk away, keep the mouth closed. Sometimes, definitely. But I believe more often it's best to give some short verbal response, a short verbal response, which, as I did tonight, show the abuser, show the verbal abuser for a minute or so, the mirror, show them the mirror, just for a short time, give a very concentrated, direct and honest answer, and then just walk away. That's it. Because that abuse given to you will always make you feel a little bit upset. Always it makes a person feel a little bit upset. Give the quick response, get the anger get it out of your body and mind and heart. Very, very important. It's like medicine. And then leave it, walk away and forget about it. Do a little bit of analysis. Why did that person abuse me like that? Was it my mistake? Did I make a mistake? Try to understand why they abused you, and that's how I feel. Mysterious Mountains, thank you, thank you. Well, Sanjay, I explained everything. Thank you. Good, good. Now, please let's finish the program inside 15 minutes, yes? Well, John Barleycorn, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's often best to remain anonymous in this fractious environment. I don't remain anonymous. In fact, some people are amazed about my openness, but I I must reveal who I am. Otherwise, people will be asking every night, who are you really? What's your real name, Pahadi David? Where do you come from? Tera baap ka naam kya hai, teri maa ki naam kahan se? They'll be asking all these questions. And my situation without ego, John, is a little bit unusual, living here for a long time, understanding some of the local languages. I've got so many interesting stories to tell, and I need to be very open about who I am, and this satisfies a lot of my viewers. They want to know who I am, and they want to know who I am, who I really am, and so I'm not reluctant. I'm not afraid to express myself, but there is a limit. Of course, there's a limit. Um, Saksham, Saksham, welcome back, Arman or Giorgio, Arman or Giorgio. Pick one, Uncle. I don't know who you're referring to, Saksham, Arman or Giorgio. What subject is this? Beautiful message, Raj. Thank you. This is the newest message. David, A lifetime in the high mountains suggests more than endurance, it suggests purpose. Thank you for sharing your wisdom with. Beautiful. Thanks. I often get messages of great encouragement and love from many viewers. Raj, thank you. Beautiful. Oh, Saksham, real American freestyle wrestling, not just for show, not contrived, not staged. Is it actual real sport of wrestling? I don't know those characters. I thought maybe the two footballers' names from Italy or something. Yes, curious guy. Thank you for your suggestions. We do get suggestions how to monetize. We're going slowly and slowly monetizing. And my manager, we have a small team, editor and manager, all close family members from my Pahadi family. And we do know what we're doing. We're going slowly and gradually, and about monetization, not yet. Super chat, we're thinking of, not sure about, Um, uh, um, 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 we're working on it, curious guy forever. We're working on it. Yes, yes. Curious guy forever. Yeah, well, where are you going to have most problems with human beings? Some are very bad people with human beings. Where are you going to have the most problems? In the big towns and cities, right? Oh, yes. Oof. Curious, curious guy saying also the non-indigenous neo-cults, outsiders, not Pahari people, coming in big numbers to the mountain areas are a real nuisance, along with political groups creating needless trouble. Yes, the mountains have changed in the last 4 years. Oh, that's true, that's true. Much less so the small villages, much less so. I see, John Barleycorn. Your pseudonym, nickname, other name, alias, is from the British rock band song by Steve Winwood and Eric Clapton. Oh, great musicians. Great. Mm. Yeah, I know why some people do stay anonymous in this fractious environment, fractious, full of trouble. Mm. Unshinho officials. Unshinho officials. Thanks, Unshinha. Thanks for coming to the program tonight. Thanks for coming to the live stream, I mean. Thanks very much for coming. And Unshinha, please, if you like this live stream, press the like button. And please, Unshinha, ask your social circle to subscribe. At least have a look. Have a look at the this live stream, yeah? Now, curious guy lives in Rishikesh is giving some up to the date um, about outside influences now coming in, disturbing the fairly pure Pahari climate culture. He's saying, police from non-Pahari areas are troubling, giving environmental destruction, yeah, especially in the tourist industry, yeah. This winter season, I couldn't go anywhere due to lack of sat satyapan and angst means fear and worry of the native people. Yes, they're suspicious of outsiders. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, I see, Sanjay. Yes, no, I understand. In Nepal, I get the same answer, and Uttarakhand, that local people, farmers, give barley, jol, to their livestock. That's right. An incredible product of barley is barley jol ki satu. Yes. Curious guy. Says, as a traveller here, he never had a problem with law and order personally. You mind your own business, fair enough. But hiring a driver for a scooty who didn't have a driver's license is troubling. Yes. Haryana, Delhi folks creating a mess forever. Whoa. In the big tourist areas, you'll see this. Parat Chaturvedi. Namaste, Parat. Thanks for coming. Now, please, definitely, let's finish this live stream in 15 minutes, okay? Then, now tomorrow night, Sunday night, is my night off. Definitely my night off tomorrow night, okay? So please send your last messages now, and we'll finish the live stream within 12 or 15 minutes, okay? Parat Chaturvedi, namaste. Thanks for coming back, Chaturvedi ji. Namaste. Aapke se ho. Sab theek thak hai? Wandering soul. David, I'm a little bit I'm familiar with several languages, still a student. Wandering souls talking about studying languages. Should I continue with Japanese or first Spanish and then Japanese? There are different versions like Chinese and Japanese as well. Well, what suits your needs best, wandering soul? What do you need in your life career, in your work career? Which language would you need first? Which one or two languages you need for your current work career and future work? Which languages? Secondly, if you've got some serious travel plans to live in this or that country for some time, to definitely live there, which countries, which languages? Do you have a real interest, wandering soul, to dig deeper into older languages which created your language? Like what's behind Hindi? What's behind Sanskrit? Tell me more and I'll give you more advice if you like. Sanjay Purohit, phonetics is a little different. What do you mean? Saurav class, thanks for coming back, Saurav. In a few years, David, your DNL will change as true Aryan. Well, maybe next. Well, I'm Aryan. I'm Aryan, very much, but British Aryan, from both sides. Um, Maybe not a lifetime. I'll come back from my birthday, born in the Himalayas, Saurabh. Free Art Universe. David, you remind me of my great grandfather when when he was mad, but he never got angry. He told me just to be nice. Yeah, that's right, that's right, that's right. Sometimes being angry, verbally angry, can make a lot of abuse. And people may react angrily to verbal abuse. I tell you what, there's a very good way you can get around this. For example, I or another person are in a place, somebody abuses me very, very badly. They abuse me very, very badly. What can I do? I'm familiar with some other languages, right? I'm familiar with some other languages. So I don't reply to him in the local language. I'll reply in another language, which probably he doesn't know. I can say the worst thing to him in that other language which he doesn't know, with a big smile on my face. I can say the worst abuse with a smile and look him in the eyes, and he has no idea what I'm saying. I'm smiling to him. I'm calm. How can he recognize that I'm angry? How can he recognize in that strange language that I'm abusing him very, very seriously? That's a good technique to use also, you know. It gets the anger out and then you move on, you know. I have used that technique 2 or 3 times in my traveling life. 4 or 5 times, actually. Pat, are you still awake? Pat in Queensland, Australia. Oh, Pat has just woken up. It must be 4 a.m. in the morning for Pat in Australia. Pat McClenahan, anybody can message Pat and say, hello, how are you? Now I'm looking at, please, let's finish in 15 minutes. Please don't send any more messages. Rick Roller. Rick Roller, thank you. Am I Bihari? No, I'm not Bihari. No, if I understand your question, no, I'm not Bihari. Bomb Bihari? Now, Asad Jamadar. Now, salam and welcome back to you, Asad. You've come back very late in the live stream. We must finish, please, in 10 or 12 minutes. Yes, Asad, I know you're a very keen soccer fan, round ball football. But playing 11, yes, I do. I do remember very much. And I replied, let's make 5 first team 11s. Let's make first 5 lists of the greatest soccer players. 5. Wandering Soul, well, showing more now of your plans. Oh, look, Wandering Soul, Spanish for the native English speaker or for English as your second or third language on your very high level of English. It's ideal to learn Spanish, even if you don't use, just for mental exercise, time pass, mental exercise, some fun. Spanish is just about the closest language to English, related to English, but not super difficult. The writing and pronunciation, spelling is much more phonetic than English. Of course, Spanish, not spoken everywhere, but Spanish is in the top 10. Spanish, of course, is spoken all over Central America, all over South America. Brazil, of course, mostly Portuguese, sister language, Portuguese, and in Spain, of course, yeah. No, Spanish is a good thing to learn there because not so difficult, you know. And hundreds of millions of people do speak Spanish. They do, yes. Japanese seems to me, I mean, are you going to live and work in Japan after some time, or? And Japanese, they say, is in the top 20 most difficult languages to learn because it uses 3 scripts, doesn't it? Yeah. And you must learn some of those different scripts rather than ABC system. PCNV, welcome to the live stream, PC. And Sumit, why are there no super chat options? There is a reason for that. There is a personal reason for that, Sumit Kumar, why I don't have any super chat option. Trust me, yes? Piyush, thank you, Piyush. What does it mean in... Please, no more messages. We must finish soon. No more messages, yes? What does it mean, Piyush? And welcome back. PKM. PKMKB forever. What does that mean? Sudeep Das. Sudeep Das. Thanks for coming, Sudeep. David, are you Christian? No, I'm not Christian, Sudeep. I'm not Christian. Welcome to the program. Yeah, welcome to the live stream. Yeah. Raj. Thank you, Raj. I'll give you a short answer to that. David, you've lived such a remarkable life. Yeah, that's true. David, how many countries have you seen, and where are all the places you've seen across India? Well, briefly, Raj, I I lived in England until I was 11. Then until 23, I lived continuously in Australia. And then my first two trips overseas were in South America and Southeast Asia. And then I first reached the Himalayas, Raj, in nearly 50 years before. At that time, I had seen about 17 countries, but mostly just for short times, you know. And then I first came here to the Himalayas, um, coming and going, living in the Himalayas off and on since 50 years before. And um, I traveled mostly in India and Nepal. I had some time in Sri Lanka also, um, Thailand, Bangladesh, and India. A lot of India I didn't see. I lived one time early in Kodaikanal, a lovely hill station in on the border of Tamil Nadu and Kerala. Bundelkhand, I stayed there, Bundelkhand. And that's about it, really. That's about it. Cozy Can. Thanks for coming back, Cozy Can. No, I'm still here. 5 nights a week, live stream. Tomorrow night is my night off. Tomorrow night, no live stream. I'll come back on Monday night, okay? Pankaj Bish, thanks for coming back, Pankaj. Um, yeah, I've had a very, very nice experience in the Himalayas off and on since 50 years before, Pankaj. Usually very nice. And I learned a lot of things from you Pahari people, you know. Nikhil Jatav, namaste, Nikhil. Thanks for coming back. Thanks for coming back. Namaste. Yeah, thanks, Pat. You understand exactly. This to me is very, very important. I've explained it very well 2 or 3 times tonight. And definitely. When we keep inside negative emotions, anger, when we keep them inside, believe me, they change very quickly into a chemical which can have very, very bad effect on the well-being of the person. It's a chemical. And that if that anger is not released immediately in a socially acceptable way, sometimes outwardly, it can stay for years and years and years, make a lot of complications. The time to release that is at that time of the incident. There is another way to do it, that you walk away, you don't say anything at all. And you take a lot of deep breaths for a few minutes, take a lot of deep breaths, and you think to yourself anything you want to, verbally, angry, abuse, you think it to yourself, directed at that abuser, but you don't show it outward. Anything you like, you can do to get that out. Believe me. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Free art. Do you know that my country, India, is like the clouds? When the governments disappear, it's a beautiful day. I know what you're saying, free art. Um, I won't get into politics here, but free art, has your current national government done any good things for you, for India in the last 10 years? Has it done some good things? Please give me some feedback straight away. Free art. You love Frank Sinatra. Yay. Great. Heart, heart and soul singer, Frank Sinatra. John Barleycorn. Now, please, no more messages. We must finish within 5 minutes, okay? Um, John Barleycorn says, yeah, I understand what you're saying, John. Stephen Alter. Stephen Alter, is that any relation to the expired Indian actor Tom Alter, who looks like me? I have thought a lot about writing a book, John Barleycorn, but I decided against it. My own unique life experience could be useful to share with other people, but, John, there is a megaton of personal experiences on the internet, and I feel my own book would be lost in a huge, huge ocean of information. That's how I feel. Curious guy. Yeah, well, I like your music choice. I used to be a great fan of David Bowie, some of his best music decades ago. Um, One of my favorite albums of all time, David Bowie, Aladdin Sane. It sounds like, you probably know it, not Aladdin Sane, not a boy mad, but Aladdin, Aladdin, new word sane, S-A-N-E. You probably know it. Great music, every track. Yes. Frank Sinatra couple, Barry Manilow, not much attracted to Barry Manilow. Now, please, no more messages, and we must finish in 2 or 3 minutes. Rohan, good night. Good night or good evening. Thanks, Rohan. Thanks for coming back, Yesh. Shiv Pyramid, again, the same message. Teen Guna Lagan. Teen Guna Lagan. Oh, oh. Pat, yeah, we're finishing very soon. Thanks for coming tonight, Pat. And I think you just woke up about 4 o'clock, did you? Thanks, Pat, from Queensland, Australia. Thank you. Pankaj Bist is saying, can you speak Garhwali, David? Garhwali language, I understand only 20 words, Pankaj. Like, namaste, namaste, Chiranjeevi. Tum kubche, bua bui kubchana, bua bui kubchana. Aaj kya khani che, kya khani che. Kanali bhujia khaniche, ande bhujia, kodoko roti khaniche. That's it. That's all I know. 25 words. Thanks for coming, Pankaj. Romy, has the new war started today? Oh, well, it's all available on YouTube and Google. Another one. Another one. Thanks for coming back. Yes, Daisy Dadaji. Chanakya, thank you. Thank you for your suggestion. There is a reason why we didn't make that decision. Don't worry. Don't worry. Mm. Thank you for your nice message, Chanakya. Mohit Atheist. Oh, Mohit the Atheist. Mohit the Nastic. Thanks for coming back, Mohit. Thank you. And I'm always here for some good advice. Don't worry. Thanks, Mohit, for coming back, okay? All right. Now, let's finish this live stream, please, in 3 or 4 minutes, yes? Curious Guy forever. Thank you, Curious Guy. You can see I want to leave but I'm reluctant to leave also, you know. Tonight was quite interesting, quite interesting. Um, um, Thanks, Curious Guy. Yeah, I've developed a lot of patience um, as a nurse also, you know. You need to be very patient. That's a funny way to say that. You need to be very patient to be a nurse. Get it? Thanks for your lovely compliment. Unique session. Beautiful. Thank you for coming. I value very, very much your ideas on life, humanity, and everything. And please come again and again, Curious Guy from Rishikesh. Please. Pontus. Well, this is an interesting name, an interesting YouTube ID who is saying Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa sounds like Japanese, is it? What does it mean? How are you? Something like that. And your YouTube name is Pontus Rasmussen. Pontus Rasmussen. That looks too good to be a real name. Thank you. Thanks for coming a first time, Pontus. If I can be over familiar, just call you Pontus. We are finishing the live stream in 5 minutes, so please no more messages. Tomorrow night, Sunday night, will be Pahadi David's night off. Come back on Monday night, 9 p.m. Central Himalayan time. And if you're wondering, Pontus, who am I? My background is England, Australia, and I call myself Pahari David, Mountain David, because I've lived half of my life in the Himalayas. Curiously, Guy, no, I have trouble with. I left England completely when I was 11. Regional UK, Irish, Welsh, no, very difficult. Some of it, very difficult. A lot of local local idioms. Portus Rasmusus, you look worn out. Yeah. Well, I'm just finishing at the very, very tail end. Thanks for your concern. Just at the last few minutes of a continuous 3 hour live stream, Saturday night special. So I must be a little bit run down, a little bit tired, just a little bit. Yeah, thanks for your concern, Portus. Pontus says, wow, you look like you're about to pass out. It's not that serious, Pontus. Thanks for your very nice messages. I'm not about to pass out. I hope I have a few years left in me. Thank you. Thank you. Now, last messages now. Very nice. Sujay Monda. Give advice for youngsters. Let's talk about this when I come back again on Monday night. Monday night, 9 p.m. Central Himalayan time. I'll be back here again with you lovely viewers. And so let's talk about this advice for youngsters on Monday night, Sujay. And thanks for coming, I think, the first time, yeah? Detta Nacha. Detta Nacha. Is this your first time on my stream? Thanks for coming. Please press the like and subscription facilities, yeah? Detta Nacha. David, are you Christian? No, I'm not Christian, Detta Nacha. Thanks for asking, yeah? Chanakya. Good night, yes. Thanks, Chanakya, for coming back again. Thanks for coming back again. Beautiful. Please stay. Please stay. Top Tok Me Rahunga Api Rahiye, huh? And Pat McClenahan. Ah, thanks, Pat. An interesting messages. You've got a small typing mistake. No criticism. You mean in Spanish, hasta la vista. Hasta la vista, David. See you later in Spanish. But by chance, you have typed in not hasta la vista. You have typed in, Pat, from Australia, Hastings. Hastings' exact spelling is the name of my birthplace in England. Hastings La Vista. Wow, that's amazing. Pankaj, thank you. I think you're enjoying the live stream, yeah? Please, let's just finish in 5 minutes. Please let me go, yeah? Assad Jamadar. All right, I'll give you a reply. Thanks, Assad. Salam, yes? Thank you, Hema Vista. Hema what? Hema what? Thank you. Yes, I do remember, Akil. I do remember your name. Thank you. Thank you. Have a nice sleep. See you again on Monday night, yes? Just wait. Uh, um, just wait. Assad, Lion Man. Just wait 2 minutes, please. Good night, Rohan. Assadji, I have lost your message just in the last 2 minutes now. Please repeat your message, Assad, would you? Please repeat your message. It's lost. It's lost. Oh, Assad saying, David, he knows a little bit of Spanish. Buenos dias, gracias. Buenos. Yeah, B-U-E. B-U-E-N-A-S. Buenos dias, gracias. Good day, thank you, good day. Actually, I know a little bit of Spanish, a small typing mistake, Assad. I think dia, meaning day, is masculine gender, masculine gender. So you must say buenos dias, B-U-E-N-O-S. Did I miss your other message, Assad? Good night, everybody. Good night. Let's finish now. Okay. Vinay Rana, namaste. Thanks for coming back to the live stream, Vinay. Thank you very much for that. Thank you. And see you all again on Monday night, yes? 9 p.m. Northern Indian time, yes? Assad, oh, thank you. Sometimes people tell me this, that a polymath is a person who has commands of knowledge in different fields. That's right, that's right. That's a very nice English word, that one. Thanks for that compliment, Assad. Thank you. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Dhruv Thakur. Well, I'm here for 2 more minutes, Dhruv. Namaste, and thanks for coming back to the live stream. What help do you need, Dhruv? What help? Please tell me right now. Oh, Assad, yeah, Leonardo da Vinci was a rare, rare human being, that one. An incredible all-rounder. Assad, I'm sure that da Vinci always felt, I don't have enough time in my life. I don't have enough time in my life to do all the things I want to do. I'm sure Leonardo used to think that every day. Eh? Wow. Dhruv, please send me your message quickly. What subject are you talking about here? All right, then. Any last messages, please? 2 more minutes. Any last messages? Dhruv Thakur. All right, good night to you, lovely viewers. Good night and have a nice sleep. And see you again Monday night. Namaste. Thank you very, very much for coming, everybody. Namaste from Pahadi David. Namaste.